Hola, welcome to another video lesson with Supera Spanish and ESL classes. Today we're going to talk about stem changing verbs in the present indicative tense. Before we get started, don't forget it's always a good time to sign up for online classes with Supera Spanish and ESL classes. Send me an email at elizabeth@superalanguages.com to find out more. We also offer tutoring. So let's get started talking about stem-changing verbs. There are verbs in Spanish called stem-changing verbs. The stem of the verb changes as well as the end when you conjugate it. In certain verbs, a letter is added or changed at the stem of the verb in every form except the nosotros form. But we're going to take a look at some stem-changing verbs in the indicative form. That's the present tense. So if you didn't know, the stem of the verb is the initial part of the verb before the AR or ER or IR at the end. What is a stem-changing verb going to look like? Like this. This verb is pedir, to ask for or to order. And as you can see, the E changes to I in all of the conjugations except nosotros. So stem-changing verb is going to be a verb where we have a change in the stem of the verb. The fact that it's a stem-changing verb doesn't affect how you conjugate the end of the verb. If it's an IR verb, just conjugate it like an IR verb. So let's look at some different types. We're going to look at each category. We'll start with E to I stem changers. That's a stem changer where the first E changes to an I. And keep in mind that the nosotros form does not have that stem change. And the example we just saw was an E to I stem changer. Here's another one that follows the same pattern, medir, to measure. As you can see, E to I, except for nosotros. Here's another example, servir, to serve. We also have E to IE stem changers. That's going to be a verb where we keep the E, but add an I in front of it. Here's one you've probably seen, pensar, to think. Here's one more example, querer, to want. Keep the E, but we put an I in, except for nosotros. Here's pensar again, to think. We also have O to UE stem changers. So here's one where we get rid of the O altogether, and it changes to UE. This verb is dormir, to sleep. Here's another example, morir, to die. Dormir again, to sleep. And here's poder, to be able to. And there's one verb in Spanish that does a U to UE stem change. That verb is jugar, to play. All right, we're going to do a little practice. It's going to be a straightforward multiple choice activity. You're going to see a sentence with two options for how to spell the stem changing verb. Pick the best one. And this has that verb we just saw, to play. Los perros juegan. The dogs play. This verb is pedir, to order or ask for. Good, it has an E to I stem change. Ellos piden unas tazas de café. They order a few cups of coffee. This is querer, to want. Good, yo quiero helado. I want ice cream. This is pensar, to think. Muy bien. Mis padres piensan que necesito estudiar. My parents think that I need to study. Here's querer again. Hopefully you said queremos. Remember, there's no stem change in the nosotros form. Nosotros queremos bailar. We want to dance. Here's morir, to die. That has an O to UE stem change. Mis plantas mueren en el invierno. My plants die in the winter. Here's dormir, to sleep. El bebé duerme mucho. The baby sleeps a lot. Pedir, again, to order or ask for. Yes, E to I stem change. Ella me pide mi nombre. She asked me for my name. Querer again. Good. ¿Tú quieres algo de beber? Do you want something to drink? Pensar again. Yes, E to I E stem change. Yo pienso que luces bella hoy. Vestirse. This is to dress oneself. Good. E to I stem change. Ella se viste con un vestido lindo. She dresses in a pretty dress. All right, that was it. You made it. Don't forget to send me an email to ask about starting your own Spanish classes or tutoring if you need it at elizabeth@superalanguages.com. We also offer beginners French and English as a second language. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.